This is a Martin Kennedy model double bass. It's modelled after a double bass made by Thomas Kennedy. He actually had an enormous output of instruments. Would have been in the hundreds between sort of 1825 up to, he still had them in stock when he retired even. So, they spanned a long period and there's a large amount of them. So this is our interpretation of it. Actually, if you took the outline of this, an outline of the Dragonetti's Gasparo da Salo and the outline of a Vincenzo Panormo, you would find they're almost identical. And in actual fact, if you put a template of Dragonetti's Gasparo da Salo sound hole over the top of this one, again, you would find it's exactly the same. We've actually taken this sound hole itself and put it on our Martin 4/4 double bass and a slightly smaller version on our Martin 3/4 double bass. This is our, as I said, interpretation of the Kennedy model. There's a couple of things that differ. As with all the instruments we make, we sort of do put our own spin on them a little bit. So probably the biggest difference is the purfling channel on this. On the original Kennedy double basses, there was no purfling channel really to speak of at all. You'll see here as well, unlike the other models that we make, we've actually put some side plates or cheek plates on the head of it with our Baker style tuners. It looks really English, and I think it really sets the bass off nicely. We also make this model with a flat back. We can make any of our models flat back, but we tend to mostly do round backs with a brake. But this has got a flat back in the traditional style. In fact, if you were decided to put a round back on the Kennedy model, you'd basically just be making a big Panormo. This, like all of the sort of larger English double basses of the time, it's a fairly large instrument, but it's still really easy to play. We take a lot of care about the neck set and the bridge height, ensuring you can really get round to play the upper register without the shoulder getting in the way. These top English basses are really popular. They've always been popular, but at the moment, everybody wants an English bass. This classic Kennedy model is exactly what people are after at the moment. This particular instrument we've made for a very nice customer, and it's going to Japan. He's actually specifically requested matte varnish, which I think will sort of split. Some people think it looks pretty cool, other people are like, well, it's not shiny enough. So I think it looks great, and we do get a few requests a year to have a sort of more matte finish, and it's something we can easily cater for.